Hello everyone, Ecology here, and welcome to the 10.0 test server. With me, Ecology, and Tiger II! Hype, hype. Well, it's not hype, it's here, but it's in HD. HD glory. And here it is. And here we are, at the Tiger II. Finally, the HD of Tiger II. And I have to say, I am pleased. And I am satisfied that they have done that. Cause the Tiger II, everyone complained about the Tiger II not being HD. Like, come on. You can HD model the Jagdpanther, but you can't HD model just Jagdpanther with a turret. Let's go over some suspension. Ah, yes. I love the Tiger's suspension. So flawless. I love the Tiger II. The Tiger II is one of my favorite tier 8s. Why? Because I like Tigers, and I like the 88mm gun, and it just works. Look at that. Look at that. That is gorgeous. Alright, let's go look at it in more detail. I have a friend that's waiting to be looked at. What do you think, Tiger? Ah, the 88. I love it. The only thing I like question is the 88 looks so small compared to the rest of the tank. Like, I don't know. I don't know if that looked like on the SD model, but oh my gosh, that thing looks teeny. But it's an 88. Oh, there's my buddy. Hi, buddy. I see him. I see him. What the? Did you just see the... What the heck just happened? There it is again. Do you, okay. Yeah, that can happen. That's new. I didn't expect that to happen. But, right, there he is. There's the King Tiger. Look at the track. The track is fantastic. Look at the detail. The lower plate is nicely done. You can see the welding. The bow mounted machine gun's nicely done. Can I see up your barrel, sir? There we go. A little more. Little more. Come on. There we go. There we go. There we go. There's the rifling. I just had to go through your gun brake to go through it. Side skirts look nice. Can I have you raise your gun up, sir? Yeah, there we go. The viewports look nice. The infrared light, I'm guessing that's what it is, looks great. The commander hatch on top is good. There are spaced track armor on the side of the turret, which is good. Everyone likes spaced tracked armor on turrets, because it means you're stronger. But here we go. Closer look at the tracks. Nice road wheel look. Ah! And the track matches with the drive sprocket, it looks like. Yep. Looks good. Let's see. Side detail. Shovel. Check. Side skirts on turret. More check. Poles. Yep. Rope to get out of stuck. Definitely need that. And the starter up bar to be plugged into the rear end. The engine deck looks pretty nice as well. A little dirty. Needs a little wash, but it's been out in the fields a bit. It got a little dusty. Has some cutters on top of it, and a lot of grates that are somewhat see-through. Somewhat. And there's the bug again. Oh no! Up there it goes. Fixed itself. That's a strange bug. I'm pretty sure that will be fixed, but let's look at the rear end detail. It has two mufflers, or, well, it doesn't even have mufflers, it just has exhausts. Has some hooks, has the jack to lift the tank up if it ever needs to replace a road wheel. Has a block, the standard small block of wood. And the rear end looks very decent. Top of the turret's good. And let's look at the last side of the E100. Or, yeah, this is the E100, by the way, if you haven't noticed. No, it's the Tiger II, dum-dum. Yeah. Well, you got more rope, or cable. Cable's good. Some more side skirts on the side, which is fantastic. All in all, I give this thing a very big, good star up, because it does look fantastic. Look at that. Look at how it works. That mechanism is beautiful. Beautiful. I can't deny. Tiger II is my favorite looking tank out of all the HD models so far. And that's it for the Tiger II. Let's go back to the hangar and we can go see some other HD tanks, shall we? Let's go over the external view of this tank. Let's look at the... Well, there is no camo here, or it's been washed away by constant firing the gun. There's a lot of weathering here, which is nice. There's weathering on top of the turret around the hatches. On the top, where the crew would go. There's weathering around where the driver and co-driver will go. There's weathering on top of the bow-mounted machine gun. And there's weathering on the front plate where the points is. And there's weathering down below. A lot of scratches. Scratches on the side skirts. Scratches go all the way down the side. Nothing really major here. Some scratches on the turret. The rear of the tank, there's some weathering on the back here, but not much. There's weathering on the engine deck, which is nice, around the hatches, around the fueler caps and stuff like that. Some weathering on the back, around the exhaust, on the side plates, and yeah. Scratches on the side here, giving it a nice realistic look, because scratches are a thing that happen in tanks, big scratches. So let's look at other camouflages like this one. And this one. How about this one? I love the Tiger II. The Tiger II is a very sexy tank. Very sexy. My favorite camouflage. Looking nice. And the last summer camo. And onto the desert. Nice desert camo. And last desert camo. Well, that's it for the Tiger II. I hope you enjoyed the Tiger II. And, yeah. Next tank. And here we are on Stalingrad again. And this is a tank destroyer. The Marder 38T. Yeah, there we go. This is the only HD tank destroyer. Well, it isn't. There is the Jagdpanther 88, but since you already seen the Jagdpanther, there's not really much point of doing the 88. So now we can actually see the Marder 38 suspension without the side skirts. So still beautiful as ever. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Fantastic. I love it. Another cool thing about these open-top vehicles is you also can see the recoil of the gun, which I adore. Like, you don't see that in War Thunder, I don't think. I might be mistaken, but I don't think you can see the recoil of the gun in War Thunder. But here we go. Here's the recoil. Watch the recoil. Boom. See? Recoil. That's fantastic. That's a touch that I like. That not only the gun moves, but also the mechanism behind it. And I like that. I don't know if it's for that for like every tank, but I know the open top vehicles and tank destroyers that actually show the gun mechanism, they actually do show the gun inserts, innards recoil, so it's pretty cool. Let's see, gun rifling, yes, we can see the rifling. The travel lock, the machine gun, the Czechoslovakian machine gun type-esque. There is no spare track, which is upsetting. There's a block on the front. The gun is very nice. The plate, front plate, not that detailed. Oh no, please just be... Oh no. Doesn't look like the drive sprocket's mashing with the road wheels, or the drive sprocket's mashing with the tracks. That's a negative. But everything else looks pretty fancy-dancy, I have to say, while I try to relocate myself, because I'm a little too close. But, they do mash somewhat, but it feels sloppy to me. But the road wheels look nice. The track on top looks nice. Got some spare track on the side. Got the tanker bar, some more spare track, some poles. A shovel and a pickaxe, it looks like. And then you get to the rear end of the tank, which I think looks fantastic. Let's go rear end. And let's see the interior detailing of what makes this tank cool. Well, it has some cable at the back for towing. There is no side skirts for the rear end, but there's a nice basket, and let's take a look. You got the nice gun breech. Got some spare shells on the sides, which is nice. Got a block on that. Yeah, there's the antenna. Yay, it's not down. Got like I don't know, maybe a machine gun holder or something on this side. Can I go closer? Got a nice interior. It's a very nice interior. Can I glitch through? Bloop. There we go. I'm glitched. Well, you can see the drive gear and the interior. Got ammo racks, and I don't think I'm supposed to be doing this, but got some radios. But I like showing you the details, so I guess I shall. I'm inside an ammo rack right now. Let's see, can I keep driving through? I need them to turn towards the sun. Maybe that would be better. So I can actually see the interior. Oh, that worked. You're a smarty. There we go. Towards the sun. Complicated. But there we go. Now we can see the interior a lot more betters, I hope. Yes, betters is a word. As I press buttons. That's a cool view. See, I like these views where you can just get places where you're not really supposed to, but you can do it. See, now we can get the interior a bit better. Like, I think... Nah, I don't think you can see the driver's position, and I almost got rammed, which wouldn't be too cool, but... I still need to do that side, so... This side away. I do like the track. I liked how it flows, like, naturally. But you got the jack on this side to jack up the tank just in case. Got a reverse light or a brake light, whichever or. Got a nice exhaust. And the back looks very sexy. And he fires. I love it. I love the recoil mechanism. Now I do want to see if I can phase through the front of the tank and see maybe more detail. Because I like detail. No, it's pretty plain in there. But you got ammo racks. Got a nice drive train, I guess. It looks like a seat. And that's basically it. All in all, I like this thing. Granted, with the iffy track and drive gear relationship, it's actually a pretty nice vehicle. And I give it a pretty high score on the HD model charts. It's not bad. So back to the garage, shall we? Garage. And this is the Marder 38T. And then it is an HD model, and it's beautiful. Beautiful HD model. Let's look at the camo. I got weathering down there on the front plate like usual. Not much on here, a couple of weatherings here and there. Big marks. The front plate is weathered around the machine gun and the ports. Not much going on here or around the top. A couple of weathering marks here. The gun traverse it have weathering all around it because it's scratching when the gun goes left and right. The paint is removed around the gun brake. There's weathering on top of the barrel. Top, there's not really much weathering. Some weathering on the side, which looks very nice. Nothing much down here, just weathering, scratches, some worn out areas. Back here is a lot worn where the crew would sit, where the shells would sit. When it's in ready position, they would stack shells back here and load it one by one. So, yeah, it's really, really weathered back there. And the back is weathered mostly down there where it would be mud and stuff would be kicked up. Other than that, it's pretty well detailed, pretty well weathered, I should say. Got some camo. Got some more camo. There's a lot of camo. Ugh. Yeah, I hope you guys can hear my clicking, Because I could click. I could do that, but it seems slower. I don't know, maybe it's the same amount of time. It's more easy on your eyes, I guess, because doing this, you stop and drag, but this is a nice, clean motion. I'll do that more. I'll do nice, clean motions instead of clicking. Well, that's the summer camo. Here comes the desert. Nice. 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 And the last desert camo. And that's it for the Marder 38T. A very nicely done HD model tank, and I'm quite pleased with it. Onwards to the next one. Here we are with the Jagdpanther II, and remember that I said that there was only 1 or 2 HD tank destroyers for the German tech tree? I lied. I forgot about this thing. But yeah, it's an HD Jagdpanther II, and I think it's very nice looking. Nice gun, nice look. I love the tracks. I want to look at the suspension. Oh, that's nice suspension. Typical German. Nicely done. I like it. Now let's go look at it in more detail. Fire the gun. Kaboom. I love the track. It's so thick. Like, well, not thick. It's, well, it is thick. It's detailed. As I'm saying. What I'm saying. I'm saying it's detailed. There he is. There's my buddy. We can pick up his gun so we can see down the barrel and make cookies. And I don't know what I'm talking about, so just ignore me. Alright. There we go. That's a 12cm gun with rifling. Nicely rifled, too. See, this is what I'm talking about the track. Look at the track. It is detailed. It is worn out. Like, you can see the worn outness of the track. And then the drive sprocket matches perfectly. I say. Maybe. But, looks nice. Yeah, it looks nice. Side skirts are nice. The bow-mounted machine gun is great. The viewports are pretty good. The deck of the engine is kind of bland, but it is a Panther, so there's not really much to see. The gun mantlet area, pretty good detailed. Let's see, side detail. Side. Let's check out this side of the vehicle. There we go. Closing it up. Now we can really see the drive sprocket and how it mashes with the track. It looks a little sketchy, like a couple places, but there we go. That fixed it. It was just it was not moving. So it looks good. Got the road wheels. The side skirts look nice. It's not a full side skirts, but looks nice. There is no spare track, which is kind of sad, so that you don't get any spaced armor. But there's shovels, some trimmers, a hook. I'm guessing that's where they store like tents or something in that thing. I don't know what it's used for. But you got the rear drives, or the idler wheel. The idler wheel. Let's look at the rear end of the vehicle. Let's see, you can see that it has an antennae, which is great. The top of the vehicle is very detailed with hatches and viewports, which is great. The rear end of the vehicle has a nice big hatch in the rear. Has the jack to jack up the vehicle. Underneath the vehicle looks pretty cool. Has the, I think those are fuel tanks, but I'm not sure. They could be just external fuel or loading. And I think that hatch right there that you see above the big storage unit is to eject the shells, I think. I could be wrong. But very nicely detailed back end. And, but last but not least, we check out the side of this side of the vehicle. And I just phased right through it. And, no, I thought we did get spare track, but no. It looks like we got some hammers, some poles, a tank bar, some weird things, a block, the external fire extinguisher, the starter bar, hatchet, it looks like, and another hook of some sort. So, not bad. Not bad at all. It's a kind of nice looking vehicle. I think they did a good job on it. I like it. I never played the Jagdpanther II. Jagdpanther II. I probably said that wrong, but I never played this vehicle. I played the Ferdinand, but never played this. It looks nice though, but it's not my type of tank, I should say. Well, that's it for this, and back to the hangar garage type thing. And here's the last HG tank for this video, and it's the Jagdpanther Jagdpanther II. I was going to say Jagdpanther II 38T. That would be weird. But yeah, it's the Jagdpanther II. Let's look at the Jagdpanther II's weathering. Not much down here, a little dirt, grime, not much here either. There's weathering on top of the bow mounted machine gun, a little weathering there, or shell damage. Shell damage here, some weathering on the front plate. The side skirts are weathered. Singeing around the barrel, or lack of paint around the tip of the barrel. Weathering around the outside of the barrel breech, I should say. Weathering on top around the hatches so the crew can get in and out. Weathering on top a bit. There's a little bit of weathering around the viewports, in the corners, on the hatches so the crew can actually get in and out. Scratching alongside of the upper casement. Scratches alongside the side skirts, which is pretty standard. The back isn't really too weathered, it looks like. Some scratches here and there. A lot of wear and tear down here, but that's to be expected. Other than that, more scratches on the side of this side. So pretty well the HG'd. I do like the tracks on this thing. The tracks are pretty nice. So let's circle this tank in more detail with the camos, the summer camos, because I do know some people really like camo and they want to see their camo look pretty nice. So going through each one of the camos, you can see each camo looking pretty nice on the tank. So if you like, let's say this one, you can see what your camo would look like on the Jagdpanther II. But if you don't like what you see, you can look at something else and say, oh, I actually like this camo better, the spotty gray spot camo, so you'll buy the gray spot camo next. Or you really like this one. So yeah. Desert camo. Even though the Jagdpanther II would never go to the desert campaign, because I don't think this thing ever been built. But I can be mistaken. And the last desert camo. Nice. Very nice striping. Stripe, 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 stripe. Awesome. Well, that's the Jagdpanther II. And that's it for this video. The next video will be the artillery, then the Americans, and then the French and the low tier British tanks. So, yay! Thank you for watching this video, and remember to click the like button and to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you in more videos. Like I said, there's a lot more to come, so look forward to it. Bye bye. See ya. Bye guys. Play me. Grind to me. I want to be played. Bye.